Put your seatbelts on, folks, because there's a two-part finale coming your way from the Fast saga, one that will complete everything we've seen so far, but in order for that to happen, there have to be some major things that await us when the movie drops. And with that in mind, let me give you a first look into things and tell you everything I know so far about the upcoming 10th installment from the franchise. It seems like forever. Well, it actually is. That is, if we're talking about the Fast and Furious franchise, one of the longest-running franchises in the movie industry, and it doesn't look to stop anytime soon, especially since there are already 2 more movies coming to the big screens, a 2-part finale that, according to all of the cast members, will be an adventure that none of us knew it existed until Dom's crew decided to take us on it. But why 2 movies instead of 1? Well, get this. The journey is going to be so long and big that it simply had to be divided into 2 parts, both of which will try to capture the essence of the franchise and prove to us why the Fast saga is still one of the most famous franchises out there.
Alright, Dom. What's next?
No matter how fast you are.
But enough of that, I'm here to shift your focus toward the first movie of the 2, the 10th installment of the Fast saga, which received its official title a while back. And the movie will be called Fast X, with the X meaning the number 10, as in the 10th sequel of the franchise. In November 2022, a few months back, it was revealed that this movie's production budget will be around $340 million, which tells us one thing that we need to know. The movie is gonna be epic, nothing more, nothing less. That's a lot of money. However, the franchise's earnings of $6.5 billion at the box office to date, I'm in no doubt that Dom and his family will garner even more at the box office when the movie hits the theaters. The only sad part about all of this is the fact that all the die-hard fans will eventually have to say goodbye to the franchise and witness firsthand where their favorite characters will end up and what kind of a future will await them even after the end of the franchise. Because there have been some rumors of a spin-off or 2 coming our way, but I'll leave that to you to find out, and when anything of the sort comes up, I'll be here to tell you all about it.
Go now!
With all this talk, even though I'm already aware of some of the bits and pieces about the upcoming movie, I too can't wait to see how things will unfold, and to keep you up to speed, I'll waste your time no longer and tell you everything that there is to know about the upcoming movie. And without further ado, let's dive right in. The first thing that I'm gonna touch upon is the release date, which despite some ups and downs and a few delays occurring around the franchise, the official release date as it stands is for the movie to come to the big screens on the 19th of May, 2023. The latest news that came through regarding the part of the movie, and seeing how the filming has begun as previously scheduled in April 2022, I personally think that this date will also be the final one, but there is still some time before May comes, so I'll leave things as they are right now.
And mine just caught up to me.
Been a long time, Dom.
The filming wrapped in late August 2022, with some of the post-production process taking place after that. Vin Diesel has been sharing a lot of details from the filming process on the social network, as well as his hit of that like button, just like you should do if you haven't done so already. On the more serious side of things, however, we have yet to see an official trailer for the movie, but as things are right now, it looks like the perfect place for the drop of the trailer for the movie will be the 2023 Super Bowl in February, something Tyrese Gibson touched upon in October 2022. The main thing about the franchise and what made it so special has to be the cast and the characters they portray, thus I'm gonna say this outright, it would not be a true finale if not most of the family is back to face the threat before them. The first movie of the 2 will surely bring in every important member of the Fast family to the fold, which means that Vin Diesel will surely be there on the front lines in the most famous role of his career, Dominic Toretto, especially judging by the fact that he ended the last movie without casualties. The group grew even larger when the surprise return of Sung Kang as Han happened, who will also return in the 10th installment alongside Michelle Rodriguez as Letty, Tyrese Gibson as Roman, Ludacris as Tej the tech guy, Jordana Brewster as Dom's sister Mia, as well as Tej's girlfriend Ramsey with Nathalie Emmanuel in the role.
So we're up against a master thief, assassin, high-performance driver.
Outside of the main cast, I'll not be surprised if the franchise brings in a few cameo appearances from characters from the previous movies, including Lucas Black's Sean Boswell, who might even have a bigger role than expected, as well as his partner in the Tokyo Drift movie Bow Wow as Twinkie. Oh, and you should not forget Jason Tobin's Earl Who, yet another mechanic who will be very much needed. One character that will probably make for a surprising comeback is Kurt Russell's Mr. Nobody, whose fate is unknown right now, but taking into account that he has been a crucial character in the most recent events of the franchise, I think he's bound to be back in action. Seeing how he faked his death, there's also a chance that he did the same thing for Giselle, with Gal Gadot eventually being brought back in the franchise, which would be perfect since Han, her love interest, is also back in the mix. There have also been some rumors about Jason Statham's return as Deckard Shaw, a character that could bring some spice to the mix, especially after the fact that he smashed that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. But no, I'm breaking his character in the fold is because of the antagonists of the series will also be there, including Charlize Theron's Cypher, who looks to have some unfinished business with Toretto's family. Outside of Cypher, it looks like Magdalene Queenie Shaw is also up for return, and Helen Mirren back in the role. Dom's brother Jacob Toretto will also be back with John Cena in the role, and although he started as a villain, I think that this time around, he'll be standing next to Dom.
But could you kill him? Because I'm ready if you are.
Outside of the already established cast members, there will also be some new faces that will join the franchise, including Jason Momoa, who has been set to be put in the role of the latest bad guy of the franchise, with Daniela Melchior and Brie Larson joining him in still undisclosed roles as two of the more famous new fresh faces in the franchise. I'm too troubled about not knowing the franchise's plot even a few months before its release, but seeing where things stand and the spectacle that awaits us, one thing is for sure: the safety of the Fast family will be the #1 priority and something that many people will try to take advantage of, which will probably be paired with yet another mission to save the world. Nothing concrete has been revealed regarding the story of the movie. However, Nathalie Emmanuel has teased that the stakes this time around will be much higher and so much more serious, and on a personal level too. All in all, one thing is for sure: if you're even half a fan as I am, then I know you'll be speeding past the red lights to see the movie on the big screen, and believe me, I think that this will be one of the most epic movies in history, not only because of the plethora of characters that are about to show up over the course of the movie and the events that are about to unfold, but also because of what is at stake and just how big of a test lies before the Fast family in this upcoming joyride. See you in the next video.
Please tell me that's not a Pontiac Fiero strapped to a rocket engine?
Impressive. I know.
No.